Alrighty, here we are. Okay. Ah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to wait, but not you guys. Here's your host, Dreamer Space Chat. I mean, that's basically the name of the channel. Um, your host, Dream Slayer here, about to host another wonderful, amazing episode of the Dreamer Space Chat podcast. Now, you may have noticed, I failed my New Year's resolution already. I failed both of them already. But I'm going to stay positive about that. I want to take a different outlook on that because I don't think New Year's resolutions, unless you're absurdly strong-willed and really, really dedicated, and I know we're only 9 days into it essentially. I mean, mine was started a little bit early, so it's fine. It's fine. It's not terrible. Um, at least for one of the two. Um, I took a couple hits off my brother's vape yesterday, but that's because I've been fiending for it and having the urge for it for a while, and I could have gone cold turkey, and I could have not have. I kind of did it as a joke. But even then, as a joke, it's really not that important, or I really shouldn't have done it. But as of today, after literally 2 or 3 minutes ago, I'm going to be challenging myself to be going longer this time. I hit 8 days. It's baby steps, man. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be able to do everything first try. So, I'm challenging myself to not vaping for longer than 8 days this time. And each time if I fail, I'm going to go longer than the previous time until it comes to the point where I don't want to anymore. And I really don't want to anymore. It kind of immediately caused me some pain yesterday after I did it. So that was kind of weird. But I don't want to anymore. I mean, I still don't want to. I was just kind of, upset that I failed uploading yesterday, even though I had one I could have uploaded that would have been fine-ish. It would have been short, but, whatever. Neither here nor there. Yeah. So I missed one day of upload, and I screwed myself out of, my record so far of 8 days without vaping, but here's to going 16 at the very least. Still working on getting a job, still, I haven't taken another test yet, but that's fine, that's okay. And here's a little fun story, here's a little fun fact about me and my history and heritage. I'm not going to go out of my way to say anything about that. Never mind. My brain was going to go somewhere, but there's no point in specifying that. So, I learned this Christmas about where my family came from. So I'm supposedly fourth or fifth generation Italian, and my great-great-grandpa actually came to America from Italy because he was fleeing Mussolini's rule. Now, you would think that would be a bad thing. Like, oh, wow, you're running away from it. Why didn't you fight? Honestly, why would you stay somewhere where you're in danger that badly, that terribly, It just doesn't make sense, okay? But he came over here from America, and we're talking this guy was basically royalty, except they didn't have royalty in Italy. They had aristocracy, I believe. Nobility and stuff of the such, and he was apparently a very important noble person or something like that, or however you would say that. He came over here. He was very well financially endowed, He was perfectly fine, perfectly happy, and had a nice wife, nice, I guess they weren't terribly off. And you would think that would mean I'm driving a frickin' Pagani and I had a mansion, but no, I'm living in a small country house in the middle of nowhere, probably with him frowning on me doing some of the things that I do. But, I'm sorry, Grandpa, rest in peace. Well, great-grandpa. Great-great-grandpa. But I'm sure he's also frowning at what his wife did, maybe, who knows, because she, after he passed, took all the money, cut my grandma out of the will and ran. Fucking gold digger. Fucking worthless lady. Fucking terrible person. Like, why would you do that? Why? Or, well, no. However you would say it. Basically, somebody that could have, helped my family out nowadays, potentially, ended up getting screwed over because of that lady. So I could be rich. I should be rich. And I'm not even saying that like, all my problems could be solved with money. A good portion of them actually could be. But let's not go there. I'm just saying, that's a little upsetting. I heard that and I was like, wow. What BS, man. Sure, I lucked out in the gene pool in some areas, but financially, I failed. Why didn't I select that side of the family? Like, oh well, it doesn't matter. But I figured that was an interesting fact about me. Maybe you guys could use some background information on your main host here. But that is not what we're here for. We are here for articles. And I need to open the Google app. So let us go. Let us fly. Let us spread our wings and crash and burn and die. No, I'm just joking. Spider-Man No Way Home actor says fan reaction changed the movie. Well, I think that's because they were supposedly going to kill off Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but didn't happen. So China's $1 trillion artificial sun fusion reactor just got 5 times hotter than the sun. Wow, why are we trying to experiment with temperatures as hot as the sun on our planet? Couldn't that be like extremely bad? Like, that sounds, you know what? Whatever. Former Airbnb product manager made over $300K teaching one online course in 2021. Interesting. I think that's $300K. Thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. No, is that 3 million? It might be 3 million. I don't know. I suck at reading numbers. Amazon's Fallout TV series is about to enter production. Ooh. Well, I'll have to see how that goes. Marvel settles whether Scarlet Witch is Magneto's daughter for good. I wonder. I would read that, but I don't want to. Halo Infinite's Battle Pass has undergone uneasy but definite improvement. Good for them. Eminem sets music records. How much Slim Shady made on Spotify. VR mods for Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 released. Neat. My internet's sucking right now, which is weird because nobody's home. But, it is what it is. California appeals decision regarding Activision Blizzard settlement. That's weird. Why would they do that? Doomed. Demons of the Nether is a Doom FPS in Minecraft. That's pretty neat. I will say, as much as I don't like Minecraft because of how much they've added, and kind of the community at this point is just overwhelming. I don't know. But some things are pretty cool, and that's one of them. Andrew Garfield says Tom Holland was jealous of his Spider-Man suit because Holland had to use his nose to work his to work his phone? To work his phone? Wait, what? Oh, so his was probably like made out of, wow. Nice job, Tom. Princess Daisy's Super Smash Bros. Melee trophy actually has at least 10 eyes. Wow. What? That's an interesting model. Omicron variant symptoms. First thing to do after you feel the symptoms, probably just stay home, get checked out by a doctor as soon as possible. Gordon Ramsay just chose sides in the Shake Shack versus In-N-Out debate. Had neither of those, so Harley Quinn cover art pays homage to Air Gear, and oh, great. That's a very interesting Harley Quinn outfit. I rather like that. I would like to see that one in a movie, actually. That's neat. Sports, don't care about sports. You know what? How do I is there no way to say this isn't for me? Not interested in this. Okay. Stop showing me sports. I don't like sports. Apparent MCU poster leak gives Thor a radical new costume, teases next Black Panther. No Way Home finally confirms Uncle Ben never mattered in the MCU. I don't know how, but I mean, other than I'm not going to spoil it, other than what happened though, so if you know what I'm talking about, yeah. Another sports article. Not interested. Hulk meets the deadliest Hulk in Marvel history this April. Okay. Lil Wayne was asked MGK or Eminem, G-Eazy or Eminem. Is it really much of a choice? I mean, G-Eazy's really good there. But out of both of those, definitely Eminem. CDC updates are straining already pressed public health departments. Well, that's the whole point, kind of-ish. Most expensive home in America list for $295 million. May head to auction. Yeah, don't know why you need a house that big, but, you know. The NVIDIA RTX 3090 Ti is the GPU we all want, but it's the RTX 3050 that we need. Not really, but okay. Watch a $10 billion space telescope drift off into the abyss. Yeah, I mean, yes. And no. Trusty Snubs Township. Okay. Seems kind of local, so I'm not gonna. Project Zomboid 2022 roadmap details. Interesting. Why Witcher Season 2 killed its best love triangle solution. RIP. Nicolas Cage and wife Riko Shibata are expecting their first child together. Nice. Nice. Congratulations to you two. Hope all goes well with that. Fallout becoming a live-action series on Amazon with Jonathan Nolan. Why does Jonathan Nolan sound familiar? Jake Paul and Logan Paul net worth 2022. Who's the richest of the Paul brothers? Nobody cares. They're terrible people. William Dafoe says that the criticism of his original Green Goblin mask probably influenced the villain's redesign in Spider... There's criticism of the original Green Goblin mask? I don't know why that would be, but... You know... I like both the original outfit and his, new one in No Way Home, so... You know, I'm not complaining. Justin Timberlake puts his new music on hold following Janet Jackson's new documentary. More Witcher stuff. I would read that, but I'm not entirely interested. Casting Denzel Washington in the MCU. Best character he could play. I don't know. I honestly don't know who Denzel Washington is. Like, I probably would, but... Venom, Let There Be Carnage, 10 Things That Make No Sense. A lot about that movie didn't make sense, actually. Tom Holland tried to be young James Bond, but landed another huge project instead. Yeah. I think he could potentially do a good James Bond, though. Potentially. What to expect from God of War's first outing on PC? Well... I'm fairly positive it's going to be pretty good, so... But I'm looking forward to it. I am. I'm so excited for next weekend for that. Batman Arkham Asylum isn't the problem, it's everything else. Okay, Mark Cuban, Jeff Bezos, and science agree. Kind, generous, and thoughtful people are just as likely to succeed as assertive jerks. Yeah, I don't know about that. But, you know, it really just depends. Who you are, what you do, all that. Spider-Man No Way Home box office projected to pass Titanic this weekend. Good, please. Looks like somebody modded Loki into frickin' Oblivion here. Mr. Bean visits Cyberpunk 2077 in a great video edit. Oh my god, why are the dogs barking? That's very upsetting, and I'm sorry if that's distracting. We're babysitting another person's dog, and one of our dogs doesn't like it. It's a whole thing. I just need to move out. Please help me move out. I have no way for you to donate to me, but if you can, figure out a way, or if you want to, like, email me, dreamerspacechat@gmail.com. I'm fairly certain. I need to put that, like, in my title or welcome page or something. I don't know. But, yes. 3 reasons everyone's quitting their job, according to Biden's Labor secretary. It's a Burger King. We all quit. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're not sorry. We're not sorry at all. We're tired of being overworked and underpaid. Amazon shortens COVID paid leave time for U.S. employees, which that's real smart. I wonder why we're quitting our jobs. Wow, these 2 articles, literally almost right next to each other, just explained exactly why. Yep. I'm just going to take a screenshot of those real quick. Yeah. Joe Millionaire halts production and is forced to awkwardly send contestants home early. That sucks, but also cool. A lawyer on TikTok shared how to get compensation if you're bumped from a flight. People said it's worked for them. Interesting. But also not my problem because I don't really fly all that much. Bill proposes four-step process for removal of wayward trustees. Leaked MCU poster reveals Thor's upgraded suit along new Avengers team. You mean as Guardians of the Galaxy? Why is Tom Holland in that right there? I mean, it'd be cool, but Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy's director Netflix movie gets March release date. Interesting. Jeremy Renner's darker Hawkeye wish would never fit the MCU. Rip. Ben Affleck, finally figured out the best way to play Batman while making The Flash. Citigroup to fire unvaccinated employees this month. Wow. Way to tell people what to do with their lives and their bodies, guys. Like, I'm just saying, there's a certain other movement that tells you can't tell another person what they can or cannot do with their body, and then now look at us. Like, I'm sorry, like, if... And maybe this is me listening to my dad too much or something like this, but I don't know, and I'm still not trusting it simply because it's all very rushed and very small, just very oddly put together, everything with this whole, everything going on in the world. God, where was it? Oh, yeah. Apparently in Europe, they have an actual vaccine versus what we have isn't actual real vaccines, at least according to my dad, who does more research in this kind of stuff than I do. So, like, I'm willing to believe him. So, like, sorry, not sorry. Americans will be forced to draw down their savings in 2022. That's amazing because I literally have nothing in savings. So go ahead, take my money. You're getting like $2, literally. Good for you. Andrew Garfield is definitely open to reprising his role in Spider-Man again. Hell yes. I mean, I'll go for an Andrew Garfield one again. I want to watch the old ones, but I just don't have money or the actual things. Andrew Garfield finally spills about Spider-Man Return in Future and the gift of Tick Tick Boom exclusive. Well, I'm kind of interested in reading that one. But we have hit our limit for today. Sorry for not uploading for you guys yesterday. Hopefully you guys can forgive me for that, and I'm sorry for not being amazing and keeping to my no vaping, but you know, neither here nor there. We're working on it, like I said. Baby steps. If you fail, get up and try again, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up and try again. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful and amazing weekend. I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, stay amazing, you beautiful bastards and bad bitches out there. This is your host, Dreamslayer, signing off. See you tomorrow.